Hi guys, this is a video about how to train your dog, theoretically. Sit! Yeah, good boy. Pull! Yes! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing super well. It's Molly here today with a quick video about how I'm training my dog, how I'm positively reinforcing his actions and trying to be the best doggy mum I can without losing my temper too much. If you've ever had a puppy before, I'm sure you understand. Sometimes it can be a little bit trying. But anyway, let's get straight onto the video and I am going to talk about puppy training. Let's go! Right guys, so advice about puppy training. Interesting. Since I've had Buddy, I started training him at day 1. Now he's been here December, and so he's been here probably about a month and a half, maybe 2 months. Can't be that long, no, about a month. He's doing super well. If you can hear Robin in the background, that's Robin in the background. She's a little bit crackly, but she's playing with her stuff over there, so let's just, whatever keeps her happy. But yeah, I brought him home and I started working on his training straight away. And I came home, started house training him straight away, and that has been really good. It's gone really well. He hasn't had any accidents for weeks now. I am so pleased with that. I'm really proud of him. I'm pleased with myself as well that I managed to do that. So that's absolutely fantastic. Now the strategy I used for toilet training was to take him out all the time, pretty much on the hour when he first came home, and then when he went to the toilets I'd just say, good boy, well done, yes. And then I would come back in and then we would just go out again, and I would make sure that the period of time was really short. You know, if he just had a drink, I would take him straight outside, and then, I'm sorry if that her noise in the background is annoying, I'd take him straight back outside if he just had a drink, and that way I kept on top of him going inside. I had very few accidents in total, really. It went really well. I mean, he is a border collie, so he is really bright and he cottons into things really quickly. But yeah, no accidents inside. I think he actually only took a number 2 inside 3 times, I think, in total. So I've been super lucky with that. The next thing is teaching a sit. So I taught sit from day 1, really reliable now. Sit! Yay, good boy. Sit! Yes, good boy. Are you a good boy? Sit! I've also I am teaching him at the moment place. So he has a cushion that he goes to when I say place. That's taking a little bit longer to train into him. Place. Yes, good boy. Place. 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 Yes, good boy. Buddy, place. Yes, good boy. The other thing I have trained is a wait command. Now for me, a wait command is super important. So every time I open the door to let him out, I try to, not every time because life happens, doesn't it? But as much as I can, I make him sit, wait, I open the door wide, and he doesn't go out until I release him, which is a yes. That is his marker word that he's done the right thing. I say yes and then go on then, which is his command to be able to go outside. So that wait command has worked wonders. It means that he's not rushing out the door as soon as you open the door. If you have problems with your dog running out the door ahead of you, teaching a wait command at the door is super important. And I think as he gets more self-control, as he gets older, he will be able to wait even if there are people. Sit. Wait. 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 Yes, good boy, go on. The other thing I have trained is a stay command. Now for Buddy, I just say stay. I will keep repeating the command. If I'm leaving the area so he can't see me, I will repeat the command, come back and give him a treat. For me, the stay command, what's most important about stay versus wait is wait, you can release him away from him. So say you step outside, you've asked him to wait inside, you will then release him later on when you're outside and he can come to you. However, with my stay command with Buddy, when I say stay, he cannot leave that point until I return to him and leave him. Reward him, well, yes, reward, release. Good boy, stay, 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 stay. Yay, good boy, you're so good. I've taught him some other fun things like twirl, paw, little tricks like that. Twirl, yay, good boy. Paw, yes, good job. There you go, good boy. I am hoping to train him quite highly when he's older. However, I just want some basic obedience at the moment. The next thing I taught him from day one is here. So here is his command that he must come directly back to me. Buddy, here. Yes, sit. Yes, good boy. I only ever use here when I know that I can reward that behaviour. So this means that if there was an emergency and I needed to him to come here to me directly, there's another dog, there's another person, anything like that, I am hoping that I will get to a point where I say here and he comes directly to me without pausing or stopping for a break and thinking, oh, should I follow mum, should I go to mum, or should I just do my own thing? I use this differently to come. First of all, I don't like saying come loudly around the garden in front of the neighbours. Come, 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 come. I just, when he first came home, I was like, no, this is too embarrassing. I can't be doing this. So for Buddy, I use a come on rather than a direct come. And a come on is return back to my direction, come closer to me basically, and come on. And I also use it when I am leash walking. Leash walking. So obviously I've only been walking Bud since New Year's basically. If you haven't seen the video Buddy's first walk, I will leave it down below. But yeah, I've only been doing walks since then. But from the very first walk I took him on, I have taught him not to pull on the leash. And I cannot stress to you enough, if you have a new puppy, a new dog, or you're looking for some advice, to train that into your dog on day one of walking them. It's so frustrating when your dog is pulling, especially for me, because I want to walk him beside a pushchair or a wheelchair in the future so that he can support Robin as he gets older and understands more his relationship with Robin. It's so important that he doesn't pull, because it is vital that I could walk him hands-free without having to be pulled across the road or things like that. So I've worked really hard on that. So the way I've taught that, I will show in a minute, is that whenever he pulls, I say to turn around and walk the other direction. Now, I have had a few issues with him then jumping up and being like, mum, mum, mum. He does like to puppy bite. I mean, he would like jump up and be like, ah, 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 come on. At which point I cross my arms and turn my back to him and wait until he calms down before we go back a little bit further and then forward. Now, by doing this, I have taught him pretty much straight away to walk at heel. I haven't yet taught him heel, but he walks at heel. Now, come on has kind of become our heel. I haven't meant this to happen, but that's kind of just how it's happened, because I have always rewarded walking close to my side. The study I have done and I found totally have worked, and I will share the dog training channels on YouTube which I've used in a minute, so stick at the video to see that. But I have lost my train of thought apparently. I do not reward when he is when he's just come out of pulling, because then it would actually train him. If I pull, then go back, and then I get a treat. So just by going out on the walk, it's reward enough for your dog when you're training leash walking. And he is brilliant, he's fantastic. I am so proud of his leash walking. The other thing that I have done is, and I probably won't be able to insert a clip of this, but as I walk, I will make him sit and reward him. And I will also do the same. I will make him sit when people walk by, or if he gets overexcited, I will turn the other way as if he was leash pulling, which he would incidentally be doing, walk the other way until he is calmer. With cars, I have found that he has lunged at cars. I know this is a common problem with dogs and I hate it. It is the one thing beyond all things that I cannot stand in dogs, is them lunging at cars, because it terrifies me that they're going to run into the car and they're going to kill themselves. So how I've been training that is I say car and feed him a little bit of a treat past to distract him, but also if the car is just going past, he lunges at it, I just say let's go, let's go, let's go, and we just keep walking. My hopes is to desensitise him from this, but I'm going to have to do some serious work with desensitising him to cars, and I am aware of that fact. He's doing really well with dogs. I've socialised him from day one. Another thing I cannot stress enough, if you get a dog, socialise, 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 socialise. You do not want a dog which is afraid of other dogs. So just walking him around our village, he sees loads of other dogs, and that's absolutely fantastic for him to get used to having positive experiences with other dogs and just walking past them as well. That's really important. So I forgot to mention about teaching the leave it command, which is obviously something that's really important to do. I have started on the leave it command relatively recently, but here's a quick trick on how to do it. So first of all, I've got some kibble or dry food. Hold my hand out like so, and I say open it up, leave it. Yes, good boy. Leave it. Yes, good boy. Leave it. Yay, good boy. So what I'm doing is I'm tempting him with one treat. If he doesn't take it, I have a treat and I give it to him from the other hand. I'm not very good at doing that. I normally give it with my fingers in this hand, but he's a pretty bright dog, so he gets the general gist of it. Once you get better at this, you pop it down on the floor, leave it. Yay, good boy. And I'm just going to change the camera so you can see that. Leave it. Yes, good boy. Leave it. Yes, good boy. I also forgot to say about the up-down command. So to teach a down command, I've really struggled with all the advice that I've had to teach down. However, what has worked for me is to teach him up. So he jumps up on me you're going to do it now. And then teaching him down, so he goes down. This way he's got both an up and a down, so he knows when he's allowed to go up and he knows when he's allowed to go down. Obviously all puppies get very excited with new people, but we are teaching him not to jump up on people, and it's really important to get guests to ignore an overexcited puppy so that they learn that they only get attention when they are calm and well behaved. So I hope I've covered most things now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Cheers! Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it's been useful to you and has shown you how I teach Buddy. A channel that I really would recommend to anyone getting a dog and has more experience than I could ever imagine or ever have myself is McCann Dogs. They are really good. I will leave a link to their channel down below. They are absolutely fabulous, and they have so many fantastic dog training videos, and they are training which I have actually seen an improvement in my dog with. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Bye for now.
Are you a good boy? You are, aren't you? Satellite ears.